Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. As always, my name is James.
I'm Ninetailedbrush. I'm Nick.
And today we're going to be reacting to Watchmen. So we all just watched Zack Snyder's Justice League. Ninetailedbrush did a epic binge watch of all of Zack Snyder. You guys seem to love it. I feel like we all really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
So I want to continue that trend. We're going to watch Watchmen, and then I want to do some more DC stuff. I'm thinking probably Shazam and Aquaman, and then we'll go and do like a full watch of the DC animated universe. So let me know if you guys want to do that. If you guys want to put, continuity orders in the comments or any different stuff like that. Obviously, that would be super helpful. Watchmen is based off of a graphic novel, I believe.
Yes. A really famous graphic novel. Yeah. I haven't read it. I know it's a really well-loved, well-reviewed, famous graphic novel.
So it's not like, in like the Batman universe or like, Marvel or anything like that. It's just kind of like its own contained graphic novel. I really like Zack Snyder. He's got a really cool style to his movies, and this is one of my favorites of his movies, so that'll be cool to react to. So, as always, if you guys want to watch the full-length reaction, next week's reaction, anything like that, go check out the Patreon. We do really appreciate just any sort of support you can throw us on there, just to kind of help keep this channel going and pay for expenses and, subscriptions and different stuff like that. Anyway, that all being said, let's just get into this movie here. I also didn't mention, I know a little bit about this movie, but I've never watched it. Ninetailedbrush has never watched it. Nick is the only one who has seen this entire movie.
The United States does not start fights. Let it be clear, we maintain our strength in order to maintain peace. Actually attacked the United States. Pat Buchanan, 0. The Soviets would never risk going to war.
Zack Snyder really likes his musical sequences, which is cool. Like a lot of the big directors we've been watching. Holy. That's so sick. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's a joke. It's all a joke.
Ooh. Whoa, dude. That was sick.
I'm such a fan of that opening to this movie. Like just the way they do the music, the way the fight's choreographed, the way they're showing the TV as kind of an intro
it has that
to the world.
Really, it feels like a graphic novel. Like I know a lot of Zack Snyder movies do, which is why I like him, like 300 and like Justice League. But like this, I feel like feels like that too, where it's like this hyper real.
Yeah, I really like that feel to it.
I like that style.
Oh, that's an interesting batch.
In the 40s.
I love this form of wordless exposition and backstory.
This is awesome. This is such a sick sequence. Oh, crap. A third term? What the hell? This is sick. This is like an alternate universe.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. So am I right in saying that this guy was one of the people in the picture with all the superheroes, the final picture, right?
Yes.
It's same this guy and the guy who got killed.
Yep.
Dude, Rorschach's mask is so sick. It looks alive. It's so cool.
Yeah, I love how it's constantly just the design they
It's
did.
such a cool design.
Chris, as soon as we wrestle, they get back on the street again. Nobody pick them out of the lineup because of the damn masks. So, if you of us cops, we get together and we figure we'll have we'll mask up too. Silk Spectre and a comedian. Oh, don't get me started on him.
So that guy who died was the comedian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the smiley face.
Stop story again. Nixon forcing you out. Nixon, oh, that prick. I think I voted for that prick 5 times.
Freaking 5 times.
You got a hot date or something? I guess retired guys have to stick together, right?
So he was one of the older heroes.
Yeah, dude, this universe is so fucking cool. Like, I love how like dark and grit. It feels so real, while also simultaneously feeling like a graphic novel. Like it feels like
it's cool.
like-
I love this style.
yeah,
Like you said, I love how they tie into the like actual history. You know, kind of like take elements from there and then change it up a little bit. That always feels, you know, it helps it feel grounded. You know?
But like already it feels like rough around like even that origin like that you just get a little bit of exposition about of like, oh, we were just cops and we just like dressed up and then like, you know, people are fucking getting murdered and like the guy's going crazy. Like it feels really like dark and just grounded, and it's super interesting. It's such a cool world.
Now, can I assume that the older dude was the previous Night Owl from what he said?
Yeah,
I think so, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
essentially like. I think in the earlier generation, like when the initial group that got together, he was the Night Owl, and then he was the newer version. But now he's saying we're both retired.
Yeah, so they're both
essentially.
retired.
Yeah, okay, but they were both the Night Owl, like a title. Right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think it's like a
yeah.
superhero persona.
Yeah, I think like
so.
that was their superhero persona
Okay,
or
got
outfit. You know,
So it's like passed down or something. It's
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Yeah.
Hello, Dad. Rorschach. There's some beans. No, of course not. Is this bean juice? Human bean juice. That's belonged to the comedian. Blood too. He's dead.
I like how there's just this feel of like history.
Yeah.
Even though we don't say, like that little montage showed us just enough.
You don't think that's a little paranoid? That's what they say about me now. Paranoid. And I like being followed even less. Maybe I was keeping an eye on you. In case someone's coming from masks. You remember that sentiment. Attack on one is attack on all. At least I'm not the one still hiding behind a mask.
Whoa, dude.
You're hiding in plain sight.
That's a cool line. This guy you would feel would be the more straightforward good guy.
I mean, I'm getting the feel that none of these people are going to be straightforward good guys, to be honest.
Go Osmodeus into $1 billion industry.
an action figure.
I understand there's even a movie in the works. I'm not here to question this. Looking cheap, renewable sources of energy that we might eliminate.
That's such a sick shot.
Fossil fuels. Now, it doesn't take
Of course, when you got a lot of power, people don't want to fight. But you get to tell people what to do.
Rorschach's a sociopath, Dan. I mean, so was the comedian. He was practically a Nazi. Actually, the whole world knows yours. That's why I'm warning you first. And Soviets have 51,000 warheads stockpiled. Even if John stops 99% of it, 1% to get through, still kill every living thing on Earth.
Yikes.
Jeez.
Rorschach's Journal, October 13th.
All right, I love Rorschach already.
Same.
8:30 p.m. A flabby failure sits whimpering in his basement. Why are so few of us left active? The first Silk Spectre is a bloated, aging whore, dying in a California rest resort. I shall go tell the indestructible man that someone plans to murder him.
Is it that blue dude?
I think so.
Showing, right? I wonder what the
I'm
deal
assuming.
with this dude.
Holy crap! What?
Dr. Manhattan. Lori.
What are you doing here?
The comedian is dead. Rorschach wants me to look into my future and see if the killer's ever publicly identified.
Interference. Caused by what?
In all likelihood, nuclear holocaust. If
Well,
the
that's
United
great.
States and Soviet Union engage in all out.
Goodbye, Rorschach. Took a lot of effort to get in here to see you. I'm not leaving.
Holy dude, this guy's freaking strong as hell, dude.
Yeah.
He can like grow giant. He can teleport people. He can see the future.
Things you don't tell me these days.
Whoa.
The dark places. Like we used to. But you won't.
He's such a unique. Like he's so inhuman.
I honestly don't know what exactly his powers
Yeah,
are,
what are his
or
powers?
the origin.
I mean, it looks like he's got like telekinesis. Like, you know, he's just insanely OP.
Well, he seems the most superpowered so far.
I think he looks like the only superpowered one, as far as I can tell, at least.
Oh, I only pulled that on Rorschach, and Rorschach dropped him down an elevator shaft.
Holy crap!
All that tight latex, I mean, it was awful.
Yeah, awful.
You want to disappoint Mother. I never even know what universe he's actually seeing. He just keeps getting further away from me. Everyone.
Talk with you again. Because
This is so sick.
I like how much it's raining and just how.
Dude, this is so fucking cool. With the music, all the music is like period accurate and it's just like amazing music as well. It's just a beautiful movie, dude.
It is.
Holy.
Margarita? Mother, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Eddie Blake's funeral is today. Finally got his punchline, I guess. Every day, the future looks a little bit darker.
So he was like in his 60s too, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. They mentioned he was 60 something.
That it?
I mean, that is kind of true though. Like when you look at the past, you always kind of like idolize like the past.
Yeah, even if it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
And you are, younger and full of life. Like as you get older, I'm sure that
It's a
there's
time that you'll never get
challenges
back.
in your life
yeah.
you didn't have to deal with as a young person.
sure I did. Come on, baby.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, let's go.
Crap, dude.
This makes you hot.
Things are
Holy shit, dude.
It rains on the just.
Holy crap. Yo, dude, this guy is like freaking. How can they not kick the Russians' butts, dude? Nuclear weapons or no? Look at this guy. Oh.
He's burning him alive as he's surrendering.
Jeez.
I wonder if the other like hero or Watchmen people fought in World War II.
I don't think so.
So it seems like it's only a few or maybe. Just
I mean, it's interesting too because it does make you ask that like who would become.
That's what I fucking needed.
War is over now. We must talk about this baby. In my country.
Holy.
I need help.
Don't.
You don't.
Holy shit!
Holy.
With his fucking kid.
You know what? You watched me. You could turn the gun into steam, the bullets into mercury, the bottle into goddamn snowflakes, but you didn't, did you?
Well,
I mean, he has a point.
Why didn't he stop him?
Exactly.
but it could be like you said.
I mean, if you
drifting
are
out of
that
touch.
powerful, yeah, like how connected would you be to a human being?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like it's like Superman times 1,000. Like he isn't human at all.
You start to feel like disconnected or something, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe emotions and even like.
Well,
yeah.
does he even have I mean, he doesn't even look like has emotions.
Well, maybe they're weaker.
Maybe we should agree on no drinking at meetings. We can do so much more. We can save this world.
All right, that dude's looking a little sus. I think it is super interesting too, though, that they all like go to his funeral. Like he's such a shitty person.
Did we see all of them?
Well, I mean, that any of them go to his funeral.
That is true. That any like
Yeah.
Like he's not like it's not like they were homies with. Like I was like, oh okay,
That
they're
is
friends with this
true,
guy. But it's
yeah.
like, dude, he almost raped this girl's mom. He clearly was just like an absolute dickhead. Like, oh, dude. Holy crap.
that was.
That was sick.
Which side is only protection? From what? You kidding me? From themselves.
I like this backward storytelling. I think it's a cool way to like explore the world.
Oh well, that's
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I'm a retired businessman.
Oh, wrong answer.
If I thought I knew how it was. I thought I knew how the world was. I've done some bad things. God. Here I am. Spilling my guts. To one of my arch enemies. Left.
And he was expecting the killing at the beginning, wasn't he? Like he said it like he was like
Like it was. He said it
like
was only a
he
matter
knew
of
it was
time, I
gonna
guess,
happen.
right?
What the hell is going on?
Buried in the rain. Murder. Is that what happens to us? No time for friends. Only our enemies leave roses. Violent lives ending violently. Blake understood. Humans are savage.
Rorschach is such an interesting character. Like I feel like him and the comedian are like two sides of the same coin almost. Where it's like even if you're good, you still become cynical.
I feel like they're both cynical, but I like Rorschach's. Like, I feel like he's still
No,
out
but
there
it's just
fighting for
interesting
good.
that he's fighting for good. But even he is like this. Like he has a super fucking cynical look on the world.
Uh-huh.
I almost want to find out more about this. Like I feel like there's got to be more to this guy.
yeah. Because he's the only Dr. Manhattan, right?
I think so. And
There's
he's the
no-
one with superpowers, which I feel like is the most like unique. You know?
Yeah, he's not some like cop that like dressed up.
Yeah, he's
right?
not a vigilante.
It's like actually.
Everything gets so tangled up.
Wish I could get dressed like that.
The effects on Dr. Manhattan are really good. This was made a while back too. The effects are really good.
I'm glad you came over. I was just gonna see how. Dr. Manhattan arrives, no one thinks to tell me. It's too much for television. Supervillain Muller. Several times in the 60s. Do you know that he has cancer as well? I wasn't told.
Wait, does his powers give people cancer?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Started working at the time. She has cancer as well. Doctors have given her 6 months. Isn't that right?
Wait, what?
Really?
Holy,
That's his old girlfriend, right?
holy.
Stuck by you after the incident. I gave you everything.
Holy crap.
Her name is Janie Slater. She is a physicist, like me.
Can he cure their cancer?
It's February 12th, 1991.
I have no idea. I mean, you're the only one who's seen this.
I know.
So
I
have no
honestly
idea.
don't remember any of these parts. I do like the way they dive into the different characters' backstory.
It's better than
show
doing like a
more depth.
I find my watch. Terrified.
I'm sorry, John.
To Janie. She buys me a beer. The first time a woman has done this for me. As she passes me the cold, perspiring glass, our fingers touch. I feel fear for the last time.
That is such a fucking. Oh, this is so cool. Holy.
A circulatory system is seen by the perimeter fence. A few days later, a partially muscled skeleton stands in the hallway.
Sure, putting stuff
It's like he's
together.
like forming like yeah.
It's like the watch.
That's so cool, dude. And then a naked guy in the cafeteria.
Looking like a freaking bodybuilder.
He kind of looks like Mr. Clean.
Something lethal.
Holy. That's so sick.
President Nixon. Janie tells me she is afraid and worried. She says I am like a god now.
Yeah, a little
I tell her I
bit.
don't think there is a god. After each long kiss, she plants a smaller, gentler one upon my lips, like a signature. If it's because she's getting older, it's
Dude, this
true.
poor lady.
She's aging more noticeably every day.
I like how when he's talking about the past, he says it is like he's outside of time.
Oh, I didn't
almost,
think
like
I didn't even
everything's
notice that. That's so
present.
sick.
Yeah, because it's like all the things happening were like they were jumping all over the place, right? But it feels like he's talking about it like at the same
Well,
time.
Yeah,
even
yeah.
just the fact that, like, from a narrative perspective, he narrated his own story and that works in the world, like, that's so sick.
Time to bully the Russians into peace, Mr. Knight. People are going to need good old-fashioned energy to rely on. You can understand. World
I can't tell if this guy has his own motive or he's actually just like.
Old Turkey.
The only person with whom I felt any kinship died 300 years before the birth of Christ. Alexander of Macedonia, or Alexander the Great, as you know him. To conquest. Conquest not of men, but of the evils that beset them. Fossil fuels, oil, nuclear power are like a drug, and you jungling along with foreign interests and pushers.
Now listen.
That's so sick. Oh. Holy. Dude. I kind of like how this is kind of like a mystery. It's sick.
Yeah.
Last time I see a South pension check written from the same company.
He's so smart, but he's also so paranoid at the same time. Ooh.
If there's anybody in that wing, you send them out unharmed.
What the hell?
When you are.
This is such a cool sequence. Holy crap, what is that?
Matches.
Matches, yeah.
That's sick. Ooh. Oh, dude. Oh. There's so many freaking cops. Dude, he got set up.
Yeah. Now his identity's out there.
Because he was the only one whose identity... Well, he was the only one whose identity the actual Watchmen didn't know either, right? Because they all know each other's identities?
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty butterfly.
Jeez. I fucking deserve that. Jeez. Oh, gosh. This is such a sick way of showing his backstory. He's freaking genius.
When you do that one,
What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? What the fuck do you want? You killed my dogs, man. I kidnapped her. I killed her. Arrest me. What? Arrest me! Don't do that! Take me in! No! No!
Oh.
Impact shook my arm. More blood splashing my face.
I mean, I didn't blame him, though. That's fucked up.
That little girl. But it was only a Rorschach. See, Doctor.
How awkward he is.
I think he actually cares about her though.
No,
like
I do too. I
feel
like
like he's
it.
had a crush on her for a long time.
Yeah, and like I do think it is refreshing that like there's somebody at least you can is like kind of redeemable
Yeah,
and good
yes.
in like all of this hell.
I know.
Like I like that it's dark, but it's nice that he's like you could root for him, you know?
You're serious.
I used to be a master painter too, remember? I'm used to going out at 3 in the morning and doing something stupid.
This is so sick. And it is interesting that it seems like he was the only one that loved it for the sake of it, whereas everybody else kind of had their own
Yeah, it's
like
he
motives.
actually
Like,
felt
he just
like
loved being like a hero.
Yeah, he felt like a genuine, you know, sort of hero style.
Yeah.
They haven't said outright why he retired exactly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I have no idea why you're retired. Oh, that was sick. That's sick. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, this is the same version of the song that he uses
Yeah.
in the Justice
In the
League
Justice
trailer.
League trailer, yes.
That's holy,
Prison riot.
dude! Holy crap, dude! That's like practical.
We got a prison full of killers out here. What have you got?
Holy! No! What? Oh, dude! There's rated R, and then there's rated R. Gosh! Damn! Would you be
know,
so?
man.
I wouldn't be so eager to get
a
in
little,
there.
I think you need more men.
Yeah, dude.
I feel that we
Putting out a fire.
You're right. It'll be more fun.
Hey, okay.
I'm down with that.
You waited 15 years?
You didn't make a better plan?
Did he really think that one guy was gonna take him out?
Oh gosh.
You're screwed,
Wait,
dude.
what?
You're screwed, buddy.
Dude.
Never charge the people in spandex. That's just a rule. You freaking need that dude in the face.
Dang, dude. Dang, he looks kind of dorky, like outside his whole superhero persona, but he kicks butt.
What? Oh, this guy's screwed. Really, dude?
Worship! Daniel, Miss Jupiter, excuse me. Have to visit men's room.
Christ.
That is such a cool shot. Oh my gosh.
That was an epic scene.
Dude, that's so well done.
The way Zack Snyder does his action in such a like he has such a signature way to do it, and it's really
Yeah, but even for his signature way, like this is really well done, you know? Like the style of it and everything. Like I feel like it really fits this comic.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know a lot about the source material, but I feel like that anyway. Wait, what?
Congratulations, Mr.
Dude, it's freaking him.
Yeah. That's
But
why.
why? No.
like they said that there's a chance they're saying he's emotionally retreating, and there's a chance that he will withdraw from humanity if he's pushed the right way emotionally, right? And so the Dr. Manhattan's ex-girlfriend was under the company, right?
Wait. Oh shit! So he
there can be
orchestrated it like
a reason
purposefully.
behind it, right? Like there's a reason he left, and that's because he was pushed the right way emotionally.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like he got set up by her.
Yeah,
So does she really have
exactly. Like to
cancer?
get him out of the picture.
Like, do those people have cancer, or is it just fake?
I don't remember. I'm remembering this,
I-
watching this. To be honest, I'm not the greatest.
Even if you don't
to answer
remember
your
it,
question.
I'm just putting the idea out
I
there.
think they do have cancer, but I think it's a setup. I don't think it's Dr. Manhattan's fault. They wanted him to think it's his fault.
For some reason, I'm thinking that they said something about like giving people cancer or something like that.
Yeah.
It said something like I
Did
don't
it?
know if I read it or something like
Yeah,
that.
they were talking about it, and I think they actually have cancer, but I think it wasn't.
It wasn't
they made
him.
it
They
look
made it
like
look like
it
it
was
was
him
him.
causing it, so he'd feel guilty.
to get him out.
Yeah, to get him out of the picture because he's so powerful.
Crazy.
Essentially.
And the guy who asked the questions was the same press guy who was interviewing him earlier.
yes,
That's
exactly.
wild. That's
exactly.
wild.
Now I will.
Final entry. Fights behind everything. Why? What's its end game?
Is that the same thing with Dr. Manhattan? It is, right?
Dangerous opponent.
Yeah, I think so.
Used to joke he was.
The streets are filled with death.
John, please. You have to stop this.
Just look around you. Mars gets along perfectly well without someone.
So it's too much to ask. For a miracle.
Miracles, by their definition, are meaningless.
Oh, God, John!
Oh,
Just stop! You're bullshit! Maybe you were wrong about everything.
you complain that I refuse to see life on life's terms. Yet you continuously refuse to see things from my perspective.
Keep on getting brighter.
So Jupiter's kid.
You're the comedian, right? You're pretty cool in there.
you for the all-time champion.
Are there no depths you won't sink to?
Jesus Christ, Sally. And I gotta talk to his, old friend's daughter.
Not you.
Drive.
The convenient. Where's your father?
What the hell?
Millions upon millions of cells compete to create life. For generation after generation. Until, finally, your mother loves a man from all that chaos. It's like turning air into gold.
It's such a
That's
crazy,
so
like,
cool.
A miracle.
Dude, like, the, like, philosophy of this movie is, like, we have so much to talk about. I like how the Night Owl has, like, all these gadgets. It's cool. It's, like, Batman-esque, but nice. I don't know. It's interesting.
Hitler was vegetarian. You're squeamish. Come to me.
quiet.
Dude, you know he knows you're there. Come on. Oh. Holy.
I had to kill him. Then I neutralized John. No easy task. I've known John long enough to see he isn't devoid of emotion. His subtle facial twitches wouldn't be noticed by the layman, but to me, he might as well have been sobbing. All I needed to do was
That's so cool.
I put a cyanide capsule in his mouth, leaving only one loose end.
Sorry to disappoint
Oh, dude.
Man, he's so strong.
He's around the globe. New York, Los Angeles, Moscow, Hong Kong. Disintegrated in an instant. 15 million people killed. All these years, John was helping me replicate his power, unaware of how I planned to use it. I'm not a comic book villain. Do you seriously think I'd explain my masterstroke to you if there were even the slightest possibility you could affect the outcome?
Remember when they showed the wide shot and they showed all the light go off?
Yo. Holy crap. Yo, what?
John, must stop him. Kill Blake, kill millions.
Wait here.
Can he, like, turn back time or something? Like he just blew up
Hopefully.
freaking New York, dude.
Dude, he blew up everything.
Oh, damn. Oh, he's gonna hold it. Dude. Yo.
They said something about that.
I'm disappointed in you, Adrian. I'm very disappointed.
What? Yo.
Another ultimate weapon? Yes. You could say that.
Millions of lives were suddenly putting aside our past differences. We are both pledged to unite against this common enemy. With the rest of the world, we will prevail.
What the hell?
Now we can return. Do what you're meant to. You're meant to exact justice. You told me the value of life. If we hope to preserve it here, we must remain silent. Never compromise. Not even in the face of Armageddon. It's always been the difference between us two. Every innocent face I've murdered to save humanity. You understand, don't you? Without condoning or condemning. I understand. But I can't change human nature. The person must protect life's new utopia. It's one more bite at its foundation.
Holy crap. What the hell?
I'm leaving this galaxy.
Oh, it was Jupiter?
Oh, Sally, please. Excuse me. Gotta go freshen up. I'll be right back.
Jeez.
For Resident in 88, we could run a piece on that. Seymour, we don't dignify uncertainties with coverage. This is still America, damn it. Who wanted a cowboy in the White House? Okay, I could look for something in the grand file. Whatever. Take some initiative. Run whatever you like. Leave it entirely in your hands.
Rorschach's Journal, October 12th, 1985. Tonight, a comedian died in New York.
What the hell, dude? What is this movie?
Dude.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
What the heck?
Now I don't know how everyone else takes the ending. To me, that's the truth getting out, right?
Yes.
Like, okay, that's how
It
I
is
take it. Like
100%
that
the truth
Rorschach
getting
gets
out.
that, and that it does eventually get exposed, which warms my heart. It may be big picture, Dr. Manhattan, better for the world, that it's kept secret. Rorschach is my favorite character. Like his death was so sad to me. Like I liked how he sticks to his values no matter what. And then like in the end that the truth does get out somehow.
Dude,
I don't know.
He got the last laugh.
I know,
That's
right?
crazy.
Like
The whole thing is so like philosophical. Like I'm tripping right now.
Yeah, there was.
I'm
I
like,
mean,
what?
well, I mean, yeah, this movie was a lot deeper than I thought it was gonna be. Like, there was so much.
I mean,
that
like
came
obvious action and visuals, like usual.
Okay,
Snyder's
yeah,
is like
wow.
killer, right? Like
Dude,
amazing.
that was awesome. I noticed it more than usual. Like this movie
yeah.
was awesome.
I think this one really excels. Like you were saying, like even compared to other Snyder movies,
I mean,
this one stands
I
out
don't know.
to me.
Like, tell us in the comments, but I feel like the source material seems to lend itself. Like, this seems like a movie where if I read the comic, I feel like I'd be like, oh, Snyder should direct a movie You know, like they're very cohesive. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know what she does.
Yeah.
John have the graphic novel? Maybe I'll read it sometime.
Yeah. Now I have heard. I've never read the graphic novel. I want to. I've heard it's excellent. I've had fans of the book say they don't like this movie,
novel?
or they're disappointed in parts of this movie.
Does it at least hold up the like heart of it? Because I feel like this movie is so philosophical that even if they don't like get the beat by beat points of the graphic novel, I can't imagine that like philosophically, like it's not the same.
I'm not sure. Like they didn't go into detail because I didn't want them to spoil the book for me.
Yeah.
Because to me, watching this as a movie, I really like it. Like I really like this movie.
I loved it.
You know,
It's so I couldn't believe it. Oh, it's so trippy, dude.
Just everything about it had its own like dark, you know.
I mean, it's so unique. Like the world
Feel to
alone
it?
is so
Yeah.
unique compared to any superhero movie.
But it wasn't just dark, like simply for just being dark, right?
No,
it
you're
had
right.
purpose,
Yeah.
right? And there were light moments too, and there were moments where things shine, right?
Yeah.
And just every character in it was very, very complex. Even if you
Yes.
look at
the comedian.
yeah, the comedian, he,
Yeah.
like, of course, I mean, he's a bad
He's
dude,
fucked
he's a
up.
disgusting
Of
guy,
course,
yeah.
of course.
but like you see these. I mean, he's not like this embodiment of pure evilness, right?
Dude,
He's a human.
Like the fact that the actor
he feels like a crappy person that they show as a real.
But even the fact that the actor and the writing can do so well to the point where it's like when he freaking like when you see him crying at the guy's bedside, like at least I felt bad for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Like in hindsight, and you're like, wow, this guy's an absolutely terrible human being, but it's
Yes.
like you still care.
yeah.
You see the humanity there and like what. I mean, I hate his character, but he comes across like an evil, broken, twisted guy who kind of was too cynical about.
And then even
humanity.
Ozymandias like not fighting like Night
Yeah,
Owl
that-
at the end, like
exactly.
moments like that where it's like he in his mind he is a hero, and it's not just like the classic villain in his mind he's a hero and he's like, oh, see, I killed the world. It's like no, he's acting like a hero in his own weird twisted way.
And I don't even think he thinks of himself as a hero. I think he just thinks he did what he had to do.
What was necessary to save the
Yeah.
world.
He's like
Yeah.
one of those people who will be like, no, I don't care if I get looked at as hero or
Yeah.
I'll never even call myself a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I did what was right. That's it.
But it makes you like even respect, you know what I mean? Because that's like
It
such
is,
an
it's
admirable
crazy.
quality. It's so weird, dude. I was like, I did not expect that from this movie.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It just covered so much. Like there's just
And then the
you
ending,
could-
right at the end, you're like, oh wow, that's depressing. And there's like, oh, all right.
And then it's just left on that note. And like to me, I'm like I don't know what happened.
but I like that you don't know
Who
what
knows?
happens.
Yeah,
I
like
really
I think
like
it's a
that.
great.
That's perfect.
Now that person at the end, the journalist or whoever it was with the
Yeah.
smiley face T-shirt,
Yeah.
do we really know him at all? Or?
I think it
don't
was just
think
I
so.
think it was just like a cut to modern day almost, wasn't it? Wasn't it modern day? Didn't it seem more modern?
I don't think it was quite modern. Well, when Rorschach sent the journal, but didn't his last entry say, "I hope this reaches your hands"?
Yeah,
so I don't know if
something like
he
that.
know. Like I actually don't know. Like who? Like if he knows the
We said
journalist.
the crank file.
I'm
So what's the
assuming-
crank file?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like people who send in like things
Yeah,
about the paper. Like
I
I'm
don't
guessing
know.
it's kind of like
Yeah,
stories when
something
the
like
paper is
that.
desperate.
Well, I feel like the diary that he had was kind of like an "if I'm dead" sort of thing. Here's the truth, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
That's
at
what
the
I
end
took
he's
it
like
to.
saying something like that, right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
or whatever. So knowing how do you say
Rorschach?
Rorschach. Yeah, I think I was mispronouncing it. I think it's
Isn't
Rorschach.
it based off
I
the
think.
test, like the psychological,
Yeah.
the Rorschach?
Yeah, it's the
I
same
think
name as the
Rorschach thing,
Rorschach
it's the-
test.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming he researched. I mean, knowing what he does, he kind of like he's a little detective-y and things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, for
so
sure.
I'm assuming he
is.
probably researched like, okay, like is this a journalist dude, and who can actually get the truth out
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
And so threw him the journal and hope that.
Dude, his freaking death, like his character was such an interesting character
He's
because
such a
he was like
badass,
he was a
too.
badass, but at the same time you are kind of like, okay, dude, like even when he's talking about like Night Owl and stuff, like, oh, an affair, like, and he's like he is paranoid, and you're like, all right, dude, like a little bit. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's interesting. Like I like how
Well, they were able to show the complexity of human nature, I guess, or even
because
show
nobody was perfect.
Yeah, they're showing the humanity in everybody rather than just saying, okay, this dude's like evil, this dude's badass.
Yeah.
It's like, no, everyone's got a little
Yeah.
bit of like
Which was
stuff.
crazy.
Yeah. They're not just fulfilling what the plot needs them to
I
do.
don't know
Like, you're this type
how-
of character, so you lead the plot like you're the
I don't know
antagonist.
how I haven't seen this fucking movie before. Like I know people have said Watchmen, but like
I think it's underrated as hell.
It's underrated as hell.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah.
Like I've heard people be like,
crazy.
oh,
Insane,
maybe watch
you
it.
know?
I'm like, dude, this is like a commentary on life and society, and like, I need 20 minutes to like think about this. Like, what?
I need more than that. I literally need to go through the entire movie to like really break
This
apart
is
what it shows.
insane.
Yeah.
I like the overall theme about like how there's super intelligent people who are almost, as you get smarter, you get less attached to
Human.
the individual humanity, like both Ozymandias and Dr. Manhattan. But then you also show how even how smart they are, they learn and they make, like they overlook things. Like they didn't think of Rorschach sending, they didn't think of every little thing.
Well, it's almost like, at least the theme I picked up on is it's almost like there's like there's an unpredictability in human nature out of like emotion, whether it's anger or love or whatever. Like there's that unpredictable element, and no matter how smart and no matter how much you step outside of it, like ironically, the more you the smarter you are, the more you step away from humanity, and so the more impossible it becomes for you to predict that like 1 percentile of impossibility that is like what makes humanity humanity.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was an amazing movie, dude. Oh my gosh.
I know. I do want to read the graphic novel eventually.
I
It's
wanna read
been
the
on
graphic novel
my
too, dude.
want to read
For
list
sure.
for a long time.
I
But
definitely want to read it now. But yeah, help us out in the comments if you guys want. I feel like this is one of those movies where you guys can like throw some paragraphs down in the comments and explain some stuff, because
yeah.
you just have some conversations about this. Yeah, as always, if you guys like this video, support the channel, go check out the Patreon, the whole thing. You guys get it. We do really appreciate any sort of help you can throw our way. We're gonna start watching some DC movies. So like I said, we're probably gonna finish up Shazam and Aquaman and then go into the DC animated universe, and we'll do that as a series so you can watch stuff early on Patreon, different things like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah.